this story, it's good to have you on, sir. It's good to see you again. What do you make of the White House refusing to confirm reports that Deputy Treasury Secretary Wally Adeyemo told House Democrats that, yeah, the White House and Qatar did agree to stop Iran, a quiet agreement, from accessing that $6 billion in funds in that hostage swap? Why won't they formally block it?
That's a great question, Elizabeth. What I see right now is the White House trying to cover up its mistakes. Think about who Joe Biden is, the most pro-Iranian president in American history. He says he wants to help Israel, but he actually keeps helping Iran, and this is the next chapter of this. Americans need to understand that Iran is the head of the snake, that they're responsible for funding Hamas, arming them, and planning this massacre as well. So he unleashed the $6 billion. It was just 3 months ago. He unfroze $10 billion. He continues to turn his head to the sanctions we had on Iran selling oil. Now he's lifted those sanctions. Iran is now selling $1 billion a week of oil to China. He wanted to take the Iran Revolutionary Guard off the terrorist list. They're the ones that planned this invasion. So to them to deny Iran's involvement is beyond the pale. So this is the next chapter of them trying to cover up their huge mistakes they made on national security policy.
You know, it's important what you just said, Senator. We're going to show the viewer the half a dozen Senate Democrats now saying stop the funds for Iran. You joined, I think, a group of 21 other senators saying stop the funds to Iran. And there's Senator Tom Cotton and Senator Mitch McConnell have legislation to do just that. You know, the Democrats are likely block that. Is that correct? But we do have senators. Well, we got these half a dozen senators saying do it from the Democrat side. What do you think?
Well, I think that if we get the opportunity to get this on the floor, it's going to pass the Senate, which will put a lot of pressure on Joe Biden. So let's see what he says. Why does he continue to cover up Iran? Why won't he cut the head of this snake off? We'll see what happens. Marsha Blackburn was leading this. I want to give her compliments as well, and all those folks who have joined us on this particular battlefront.
You know, you and Republican senators are saying give the $6 billion to Israel to rebuild what Hamas destroyed. Let's listen to Representative Michael Waltz with Stuart Varney on this. Watch this.
What this really is a cover, is spin for the administration to not reverse course on Iran, go back to maximum pressure, cut off the oil money, cut off the international money, refreeze the aid. We can be helping Israel isolate Hamas and Hezbollah right now if we chose to, but instead you've got this big fictitious fairy tale spin going on, and it's just beyond frustrating, and they know it's wrong.
Wrong. What do you say, Senator?
Well, again, Iran is the head of the snake here. The first thing Joe Biden did when he got into office was to pave the way for them to develop nuclear weapons. We have to cut the head of the snake off. We need to go after Iran. They're the largest, as you know, the state funder of terrorism across the world. That they're funding, they're arming, they're training, they're planning these attacks. This is all the blood that is going on right now is all in the hands of Iran and Hamas.
Got it. Senator Marshall, thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate you.
You're welcome.